Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the MJ Innocent podcast. My name is Moonwalker Tanya, and I'm your host. All right, so in this episode, we are going to talk about something very interesting. So first, let's check out a small clip from my source. Okay, let's check this out.
Hello, everyone. It is Moonwalker Tanya back again, and we are here to announce something very interesting. This is not 100% confirmed yet. I'm reading this article from MJ Beats, and they have a lot to say about HiStory 30.
Yeah. And obviously, HiStory is my favorite album. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, maybe it's just me, but I do like the design. It's much better than Thriller 40. I think we can all agree on that. Now, there is a rumor going around that we might be receiving HiStory 30 next year. And like Joey said in this video, which I will put the link in the description box, that it is best to wait for a confirmation from the estate. But unfortunately, we can't always take the word from the estate. You know, because, for example, Joey even says in this video that once the estate wrote a post on Instagram saying that there was going to be a dangerous 30 and nothing happened. And then there was that time when John Branca said that the vault is empty when we know that isn't true. But, like with the biopic coming out though, like, I'll admit it would be kind of cool, but I still have a few concerns. And so before I continue, if you are not subscribed to Moonwalking Kingdom, please do, because Joey does an amazing job. And thank you, Joey, for that video about HiStory 30. I will put the link in the description box, so please check the video out. Okay, so when it comes to anniversaries of albums, you know, I always believe that it should be 25, 50, 75, 100, etc. And obviously we know about Thriller 40, which unfortunately failed, which is really sad considering what Thriller is. And I'm pretty sure Michael would be disappointed. I even heard a Thriller 40 documentary was a failure. And obviously, I haven't seen it, but, I mean, I've literally seen absolutely nothing regarding the Thriller 40 documentary, so I literally cannot comment. But I have heard from credible sources that, you know, it was, let's just say, like, I heard that they did a preview, like, I think it was like a year or two before the documentary actually came out, and it was much better at the premiere than it was when it was actually released. So that's unfortunate. So I'm probably not going to see that documentary. I want to see the We Are the World documentary, but I don't know if I'll ever have access to it. Now, one thing that I think is a little suspicious is, unfortunately, we don't have an anniversary for the album Dangerous. And we should have had a HiStory 25, which would have been released in 2020, but the estate said the virus interfered with the release of that project. Well, here's the problem, though. Did they ever have HiStory 25 even made to be released? Or are they trying to use the virus as a cover-up? Because here's the thing, though. If the virus was interfering with the release, couldn't they just delay the project for a year and release it in 2021? Instead of canceling it altogether? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I think the whole thing about doing like a anniversary 40th, 30th, etc., like, it's just weird to me. But to be fair, Michael did perform at a 30th anniversary event, so maybe it's just me, but I you know, I think all albums should have like 25, 50, 75, 100, etc. But, I mean, here's how I think that they should do it. Let's say for like the 30th, like, let me think, like 30th, 40th, you know, etc. You know, they could just show like rare footage. Like, for example, if it was an anniversary for Off the Wall, show us some rare footage. Thriller, some rare footage. Bad, Dangerous, History, Invincible. Show us some rare footage that we've never seen before. I mean, are you really going to tell us that we've seen everything? No. But unfortunately, I think it was... Which tour was it? I think I heard somewhere that there is rare footage of the Victory Tour, I think. But the estate won't give it to us or something. But yeah, that's messed up. But think about it this way. I mean, the anniversary for Invincible is going to be coming up soon, too. So, the estate isn't going to do anything for Dangerous. They do something for Thriller, Bad, possibly History. It's a little weird to me. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens, but... you know. And some fans are also hoping that there might be some unreleased music on the anniversary albums. And I kind of have mixed feelings about it because you have to remember that Michael was a perfectionist. And if I remember correctly, I think he said that for every album he wrote like, it was either 100 or 150 songs. And then it was very difficult for him to choose the number of songs for the album. And that's part of the reason why I don't believe that the vault is empty. But some of those unreleased songs are most likely either demos, which are not completed songs, and then others, they just might not be up to Michael's standards, which is why we haven't heard it yet. And unfortunately, since Michael isn't here, they won't be finished. And I bought Thriller 40, but I haven't opened it yet. I really just bought it for my collection, really. If there is a History 30, am I going to buy it? Most likely, because, I mean, like I said, History is my favorite album. But I wish they would have done History 25, you know, like they should have. Same thing with Dangerous. There should have been a Dangerous 25 instead of a Dangerous 30 like they were planning, which they didn't even do anything for that. And I think there should be an Invincible 25. But the estate will do whatever they want. You know, I just hope that as time goes on, maybe they'll get better, but I do not know. I'll discuss some things when I make my video about the estate. I'm going to break it down into 2 parts. Part 1 will be good. Part 2 will be bad. So, yeah, how do you feel about a possible History 30? I mean, like I said, the design is definitely better than Thriller 40. No argument there. But, you know, I always think about, for these anniversary albums, like, would Michael approve of it? Or would he be upset? I mean, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Michael would be upset with how Thriller 40 turned out. Because it makes me wonder, like, what is the estate going to do for Thriller 50? And I heard they might also be possibly planning a Bad 40? Now that is scary. I mean, seriously, to the estate, stop with the 40s, stop with the 30s, just stick to 25, 50, 75, 100, etc. But, you know. So, let me know how you feel about this in the comments, and I will see you soon.